morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. By the way, we're on that camera there. I'll make sure. It has the little red. You see the little red underneath it? There you go. Yeah. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Wayne County Agricultural Fair that we're talking about today. The new. I have always asked, and I'm not going to ask you to define what's new and what's not new about it, but I've always wondered with the last several different directors that I've always talked to, what's new, what's not new about it.
I don't know why it's the new one.
It's been the new since we've been here, so we don't know.
It's still new. But I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this year it is truly new because we've got Valerie Edwards up here to talk about it. I've got Vaughn up here to talk about it. I've got Matta over there to talk about it, Matta Gray, and we are going to talk about the fair that is coming up next week in Wayne County, Illinois, in Fairfield, Illinois, and we're going to do all that here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I've switched you guys off camera. I'm now on that one, so you can go ahead and take a breather, have a smoke, do whatever you want. You'll be fine. This is, of course, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is Wednesday, July 6th. I hope y'all had an outstanding 4th of July holiday. It was a little bit warmish. It's supposed to be a little bit warm all this week, but then that's going to break this weekend just in time for a wonderful Wayne County fair. Going to be a little bit cooler, and all the animals and stuff will have a lot of fun. You are watching here on channel 100 or channel 99, channel 98 over in Salem on 98, over here in Flora on 100 or number 25. Appreciate however you choose to tune us in. What is going on today, Wednesday, July 6th? I'll tell you, it's a great big gigantic gob of nothing. It's a great big old gigantic gob of not a darn thing going on here today on Wednesday, July 6th. But I can tell you a few things going on in and around the area, or in and around your world today. This is national stuff. This is one of my favorite national holidays of the year. I look forward to it every time. Actually, I don't really pay all that much attention, but this is, ladies and gentlemen, National Fried Chicken Day, July 6th. Chicken lovers across the country recognize National Fried Chicken Day by feasting at a nearby restaurant, home, or maybe an outdoor picnic. All right, I gotta ask, which immigrant group would you think brought fried chicken to the United States? Mm-hmm. This is a great trivia question. Ladies, remember this trivia question because I'm going to ask it sometime. What immigrant group brought the, were they?
How about the Irish?
That is so close. Oh. Valerie is so close. I can't believe she missed it. It's Scotland. The Scottish immigrants brought the tradition of deep frying chicken in fat to the southern United States. After its introduction to the American South, fried chicken soon became a staple. Over time, cooks added seasoning, spices to enrich the flavor of the chicken, and it's of course it's a dish consisting of chicken pieces, of course battered in all kinds of good stuff. The breading adds crisp coating to the exterior of the chicken, and knowing how to get a good crisp on the chicken may seem elusive to some. However, it's the way to do it. Some of the best cooks will tell you the keys to achieving the crispiest chicken include seasoning well and early in the process, adding starch to your flour, and frying your chicken at just the right temperature. Oil should be 300 degrees. Who makes the best fried chicken of the two of you? Now, Matta might make it too. Do you guys make good fried chicken?
I'm going to go with Matta.
I figure, I
can't.
It's only you got to use lard, don't you? I don't blame you a bit. That makes a ton of sense. What else is going on, ladies and gentlemen, today? This is probably not quite as popular in Southern Illinois as National Fried Chicken Day, but I messed up. I don't have any of the pictures of it. This is National Hand Roll Day. Most folks probably don't even realize what National Hand Roll is. It's sushi. It is a sushi made in a cone as opposed to in the seaweed roll. Made in a cone, as Japanese sushi hand rolls delight the senses with a vibrant color, taste, and texture. It's just a different way to make sushi, and really, I don't know. Some of these national holidays are days when you think, boy, I ought to just be able to come up with any national day and make it up. Well, if you could make up a national day, what would you make up, Hillary?
I think it already is, but I'd have to go with softball day. We're a big softball family.
She's a big softball family. That's exactly right. I don't know that there is a national softball.
There is. It was a couple weeks ago.
Was it really? And I missed it?
You missed it.
Now I feel bad. Now I just feel terrible. I just feel terrible about that. How about you, Valerie? You probably don't care, do you?
Not really, no.
She's a busy lady. They're all very busy ladies. But yeah, today, like I said, National Hand Roll Day. This was registered in 2019. Now here's another one. I don't know if y'all want to get behind this or not. This is the week after Independence Day is. It's known as Nude Recreation Week.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. I'm good too. Matt is over there taking off right now. But no, we're all good. We're all having a good time. This week is, like I said, Nude Recreation Week. It starts. It's a way to shed stress while exploring naturism. Naturists are people who practice naturalism. In other words, naked. Don't let the hot summer days weigh you down with itchy clothing and bothersome zippers. You don't need the baggage fee, so lighten your load. Pack lighter and head to a nudist resort next to you. How many? Okay, I am astonished by this number. How many naturists do you think there are in North America? You figure in North America you got 350 million people in the U.S., about 25 million in Canada, and about 80 million in Mexico. Just give you so that's
zero.
around 450 million. It's more than zero. It's more than just a guess.
Maybe a few thousand.
225,000.
That's more than a few.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of naturists. So yeah, there you go. If you have the opportunity and you want to take your clothes off, this is the week for you. Actually, but I'd make sure you might be. I don't even make sure that the surroundings are okay with that before you do that. It's visit the American Association for Nude Recreation to learn more about naturism. Also, Skinny Dipping Day is the second Saturday in July. Ladies, that's coming up this weekend. Goes right along with Nude Recreation Week.
I'm pretty busy this week.
We're getting ready for the fair.
Yeah.
There's the creek behind the fair isn't big enough for the nude recreation of the skinny dipping. By the way, this has been around ever since the 1970s. Eugene Cowan and Lee Baxendall created nude events in the 1970s. In 1978, National Nude Weekend was born, followed by the successful launch of National Nude Beach Day in 1976. And in 1980, they created the Naturist Society, and by 92, Nude Weekend became a full nude week. That's when Bill Clinton became president, so maybe that had something to do with one or the other. Who knows? What do you want to see on television, ladies and gentlemen? What is on TV? What's good to watch? Actually, I've got a little Major League Baseball to tell you about today. The Cardinals are in Atlanta. It's Andre Palante versus Ian Anderson. That's on Bally Sports Midwest, channel 630. And also tonight on channel or at 6:10 p.m., the Red Sox are hosting the Tampa Bay Rays. It'll be Jeffrey Springs versus Nick Pivetta. It's on TBS, channel 632. Chicago Cubs are in Milwaukee tonight. Cardinals need the Cubs to beat Milwaukee a time or two. Kyle Hendricks versus Jason Alexander. That's on Marquee, channel 5, 9, or 7. And also at 7 o'clock tonight, Minnesota's at the White Sox. Oklahoma, it's Chris Archer versus Michael Kopech. One other thing to tell you about. A lot of folks have been kind of waiting on when Kofi Coburn is going to play in the NBA Summer League. He's playing tonight. He's actually played Tuesday night and Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. It's the Philadelphia 76ers versus Utah on ESPN2. On Tuesday nights on ESPN1 at 8 o'clock. So get to watch the Utah Jazz with Kofi Coburn, and that ought to be fun. So we're going to talk about the Wayne County Fair today. Right down there is Hillary Vaughn. Right here's Valerie Edwards. Matta's over there putting her clothes back on, and we'll be back right after this minute. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sitting here talking to these young ladies who are the gears, the head gears behind. They are now they're denying that they're head gears, but if they set them up here, that means they're the head gears behind the Wayne County Agricultural Fair taking place in Fairfield, Illinois. On what's the date?
The 9th through the 16th.
9th through the 16th. 9th through the 16th next week. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hillary Vaughn. Welcome, Hillary.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you coming in
Yep.
on a terrifically short notice.
Yes, I got suckered into it.
That's not the way you're supposed to put it.
My two friends here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. She's here to help out
Yes.
help out Valerie, who got suckered into it. Valerie's the one who got suckered in. Welcome, Valerie Edwards. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here. Okay, the Wayne County Fair really starts, I guess, on Saturday, right? But you guys have been putting in work for quite some time, haven't you?
All year. We have meetings all year.
When do you start going? You're having meetings, but when do you start actually putting shovels in the ground and cleaning up and all that kind of business? How long is the preparation for a week-long fair?
Well, they started building the racetrack for the motocross yesterday.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, so it's being built now.
The racetrack for the motocross
Yes.
that's going to be inside the infield, right?
It is inside. Yeah, we're keeping everything off the track.
Okay, the track is, are we having harness racing?
Yes, Sunday.
The harness racing on one day, Sunday only? Okay, all right. How do we go about getting all the good horses to come into Wayne? Because I know there aren't that many fair tracks still doing it, are there?
No, we are one of the last few.
Really? How do we get the Illinois folks to come in? What's the word? Well, how do we get the word out to people?
I don't know.
I think they have a drawing. I was told they were going to be doing a drawing on Thursday to decide who's coming in for the harness racing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not.
But I don't know the behind the scenes of how that works.
Yeah, I think that draw on Thursday might be more. I think the horses know if they're going to come in or not.
Okay.
I think the draw on Thursday is for what races.
Okay.
What races they're going to participate in. What time of day on Sunday are we running the horses?
That's going to be 1:00 on Sunday.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be a good
And
little.
that's free admission.
Right.
So you just come in and watch it.
Free admission is
grandstands.
now that used to be sponsored by somebody. Did we?
F&B.
Okay, I didn't want to say Fairfield National Bank used to sponsor that. I wanted to make sure that they're still doing it before I said, because we could always try to shame them into doing it.
No, they'll be there, and they have things to hand out as well.
Okay.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have handouts to the winners and blankets and such and that kind of thing.
I think to the crowd, they have
Oh,
things
really?
to pass out to the crowd.
Yeah, you'll pick a winner before each race if you want to, and then you turn it in. And if you pick the right one, they'll draw your
Valerie,
name.
you're way ahead of me. I was wondering how we could make this degenerate gambler friendly.
Yeah.
And you knew exactly how to make it happy, how to make the degenerate gambler happy.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to go in there and bet on something on Sunday, huh?
Yeah.
And collect. I hope that I get maybe. So if I hit like the first and second place, I'll get, instead of one coolie, I'll get two.
Maybe. I don't know what.
I think you get one chance per race.
Oh,
I
doggone
don't know.
it.
Do they pick more than one winner?
I don't remember.
They might pick a few.
Yeah, well, you'll pick at least one
Yeah.
winner of a race. Do you guys have you ever gone to the harness racing? Do you enjoy the harness
Yeah.
racing?
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad actually raced harnesses.
I was wondering. I was
she
waiting
knows
for
a
you
lot.
to
Okay.
speak up. I kind of thought he
Yes,
did.
my dad did.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
grew up at the racetrack.
Yeah,
Lots of racetracks.
they had a good racetrack at Edwards
Yeah,
County for a good
yeah.
long time. I remember going to the backyard, to the, what do they call it, the stables, the back
Yeah,
stables
the
back
barns
there.
back
The
there.
barns.
My dad had his own barn, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yep.
Actually, I probably shouldn't say a whole lot more. I was a
the
young
little
man.
kid then. I was the little one.
You were a
running
little
around.
kid. I was a young man. And yeah, that was okay. We're not going to talk anymore about what goes on back of the stable. That's a lot of fun. Okay. So Sunday we've got harness racing in the afternoon. Probably have about half a dozen, maybe 7 or 8 races, I suspect.
I hope so.
But you got to get them. Then you got to get it cleaned up, right? Because isn't something going on Sunday night?
Sunday night's the church night.
Church
Yeah.
night. Who's in charge of that? What's the what are we doing? Are we gonna have singing? Are we gonna have
Jason Mason is in charge of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is not going to be your ordinary church night.
Right. And I have not heard what he's doing yet.
Well, that's cool.
So it'll be a surprise.
This is cool. We already talked about the new Wayne County Fair. Yeah, that's not your ordinary Wayne County Fair, is it?
No.
That's pretty cool. So all right. So what time's the church night?
Starts at 7.
Okay. I skipped Saturday, didn't I?
Yeah, we want to make sure to go back to that so we can have lots of people out.
Well, I didn't realize I didn't realize that. Well, when I started talking about Sunday, I'd forgotten about Saturday because I know that this is a big deal. It's moved from Thursday to Saturday, isn't it? It usually was a Thursday the show, wasn't
Last
it?
year it was Friday, but yes,
Okay.
this year, and it's going to be at the Wayne County Saddle Club, not at the fairgrounds.
Okay, we're talking about the the 4-H and junior horse show, right?
Yes.
And that is going to be at the Wayne County Saddle Club. Now, this is the one just north of the airport, right?
Yes.
Okay. Easy to find. They just had a huge day out there.
The youth
what-
rodeo.
Was that about a week ago, week and a half ago?
Last
something?
Saturday, right?
Yeah, you were out of town.
I was out of town. We missed it. Yeah.
She was at a softball
You're
event,
playing
ladies and
softball.
gentlemen. That's what happens. That's fine. How many horses and how many participants do you
Last year
typically
we didn't
expect?
have a lot. Last year we had probably 15 or so, but there are quite a few more kids this year. So
I think, don't you, that it'll make a difference maybe in making a more enthusiastic
it'll be a
set
better
of
setup.
competitors.
Yes, and a good
being out
setup.
there.
Yeah, it's kind of an official setup out there instead of
Yeah.
where we have it on the fairgrounds. So
An official setup, plus you have people who are used to going out there all the time, don't you?
yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, and they have shade.
Yes, there's lots of shade and a food shack, so there'll be lots of concessions.
Well, there you go. They got the food shack out there. So
Yes.
I must ask then, is the new Wayne County Fair taking the cut of the food?
No,
No.
it's all for the saddle club.
All for the Saddle Club, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? So the Saturday events are going to be much more successful than they have been. That's all I'm saying. Okay, they've been warning me with like whipping me with baseball bats, softball bats. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I have Hillary there along with Valerie here. We're going to get Valerie to talk even more. I can't get her to shut up. We're going to get her to talk even more when we return again here on Big Talk with Bruce. Might even bring Matta in. That's the fun one. Oh, I'm not saying that. These two are fun too. I didn't mean to say
She's
that.
the nudist. It's okay. She's the nudist.
She's the nudist, though. Yeah, we'll get Matta to come, the naturist. We'll be back right after this on the Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, midwestfarmco.com.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Valerie Edwards is here along with Hillary Vaughan. Valerie, what is your particular job? I kind of glossed over all that stuff.
Yeah.
What is your job with the Wayne County Board?
I'm
Wayne County Fair.
mainly the treasurer,
Yeah.
so I just write checks and take everybody's
Take
money.
tickets and stuff?
I don't take tickets. Hillary and Matta take a lot of tickets.
Okay, so Hillary's taking the tickets.
Yeah.
What got you involved with Wayne County Fair?
Gary asked me to come on.
Gary asked you?
help out. Yeah.
Gary twisted your arm, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
But you must enjoy it.
I do enjoy it. Yeah. it's a lot
How
of
long you
fun.
been there now?
This is a year I've been here.
This okay. All
Just
right.
a year. Yep.
Golly, you are really a trooper coming on this show after 1 year with the fair. That is so cool. Very thoughtful. How about you, Hillary? How'd you get started?
Same thing. Gary asked me to come on, and then he left us. But I've always been involved in the fair. I grew up at the fair. My grandpa was fair board. My dad was in harness. So just
Yeah.
something I wanted to come back and get on there.
Is it? Tell me a little bit about. There are people who are watching the show, or who may have like kids, grandkids, who have no idea what other things there are at the fair besides just the midway and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What is a good way to get a kid involved? Maybe a 10-year-old
4-H.
kid.
So
Really?
the fair is for our kids. It's all for the kids. It's for 4-H. The 4-H, they can do all kinds of different projects, animal projects, building, cooking, clothing. Anything the kid wants to do, they can find a project and do and bring it to the fair.
My daughter's favorite is shopping.
Oh, really?
She shops for an outfit.
Yeah. So
That's her favorite
if you have
project.
a kid involved who wants to be involved, there's a place for him.
I gotta add, I probably ought to save it to run into Macy on Monday because,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, promotion, self promotion right here. We're doing the show from the general. It's a general project.
Projects is Monday
the
morning.
general project thing on Monday, and her daughter usually comes up and is very good to join me on the television. And I urge the folks to come, the kids to come up, and for you to watch on Monday live from down at the fair. I didn't realize that Macy was. Is it Macy the one?
Yeah.
That, okay, Macy's the one who she just basically goes shopping for her project.
Yeah.
What exactly? How?
Yeah. She comes up with a style. We go shopping for the whatever theme she's going for, and then she takes it to the food and clothing show and wears it and talks about how she picked it out.
Do they send her on to state for that kind of thing?
Yeah, you can. Yep. And you
Has she
do the
gone?
same thing up there. She usually goes for photography.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow. That is the cool. That actually, a lot of the kids on Monday, when we're talking about it, when we're at the fair, a lot of the kids will bring their projects.
Yes.
And they will be showing them off, and it's just a lot of fun.
It teaches them a lot. There's a lot of life lessons in 4-H. Teaches them
really?
a lot of things.
Like what?
Well, just like that. She has to go pick out her own things. They're balanced with the animals. You know, they have to keep records.
Yeah, that I was going to get into the record keeping.
It's a lot.
requirement.
They have to, all their food throughout the year, they have to keep track of all that. They have to balance it. They have the cost for their animal. And then we hope to sell it. They hope to sell it at the auction and make, then they learn.
She
Get their
is a
money back.
professional. Hillary is a professional because she led me right in
Right to it.
to another self-promotion, shameless self-promotion. We'll have the auction on television on Thursday night. What time does that start?
Probably 7. Yeah.
Livestock auction, 5:30.
5:30.
Yeah, livestock auction at 5:30. So yeah, we'll be starting up at 5:30, and we'll have the auction. We do that actually, Wabash. We like to do that at. I think we do that at Clay County, and we do that at Marion County, the fairs as well. It's really an opportunity. Well, the auction itself is an opportunity for folks, the business people in the community, to help participate, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes, we normally the kids go around and ask for different businesses to come and bid on their animal. And
Yeah.
it's a donation for the kids. But
Well, and that's the thing. It is the kids. You might be seeing them. Yeah, you're paying $500 or $1,000, or some of them go quite a bit higher than that
Yes.
for good cattle, or for a good pig, a good hog. But yeah, that is really going back to the child as well as to the 4-H itself,
yeah,
isn't
and
it?
they work hard through the year. My kids have to do chores twice a day before school. Before we go to bed, they're out there with their pigs. They walk their pigs,
Really?
their goats. So it's good for the kids.
So how old are your kids?
I have 8, 10, and 12.
Oh, so all three are full-fledged 4-Hers now.
Yes.
They're no more. What's
Clover
the
buds.
huh?
Clover buds.
Clover buds, no more longer clover buds. What are they showing?
Oh, goodness. So we have bucket calf and fainting goats, and they're taking their rabbits, and they have pigs.
A what?
Fainting goats.
A fainting goat.
Yes.
What is a fainting
When
goat?
you scare them, they have a muscle problem that they lock up and fall over. So we try to get them to faint before they go in the ring, because
Yeah.
if not, they drag them around.
Wow. All right. Well, hopefully we'll get a shot of that this
Yes.
week too. That'll be kind of fun to.
So my kids do the animals. And they'll be showing their horses. They all three
Show
ride
their
horses
horses.
at the horse show.
So they'll be doing that on Saturday.
On Saturday, yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. There you go. I love this fading goat thing. Now, hold on a second. Okay. How do you just jump at them?
Anything. So lots of people drive past our house real slow and honk their horn. If you go out to feed them, they try to jump up to the bucket and they'll fall over. It's just a muscle spasm. They were actually bred to be a sacrifice for sheep. So like they will fall and they're left behind. But it doesn't last long, 30 seconds, they're back up and normal for a while.
I got to tell you, that's probably the fainting goat may not have the best job of the goat family.
But pollards have always had fainting goats, so our kids wanted to get into fainting goats.
I love it. That is the coolest thing. I didn't. They say I'm going to have to make sure that I ask will your children be
Yeah.
at the general project
Yes,
on
they'll be
Monday?
there.
All right. Well, they probably won't have the goat there. Well, they'll have it off to the
Yeah,
side.
they'll be in the back.
Yeah, but they won't bring it up. They won't bring it up on stage with me because my mug would probably just knock them out and fade anyway. They just fall over and hopefully we'd wake them up. All right. Monday is also a big day, not only for the 4-H and the 4-H projects. It's a big day on at the grandstand, isn't it?
Yeah, motocross is Monday night.
Motocross Monday night. That always draws a pretty big crowd, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of local kids that ride in it.
Let's see if I think I've got there's the truck pull rules, craft show, there's that one. I thought I had motocross, but I may not. Oh, well. Yeah, there it is. There's the motocross, July 11th. Sign-up start at 4, practice at 5:30, and sponsored by Peoples as well as Le Mans. So there you go. What is the pricing? What's the cost to get in to the fairgrounds this year?
It's different every night.
Oh, it's different every night. Huh?
Yeah. Let's see. Motocross night will be $10.
$10 just to get in?
Admission to the grandstand is
Just to the
different.
grandstands.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty good. And it costs nothing to get into the fair
Right,
itself,
no.
right? Okay, well, yeah, that is outstanding. You know, we haven't even mentioned also starting on Monday is when your midway starts, right?
Yes, the rides start Monday.
Who are providing the rides?
We're bringing in Little Egypt again. They're the
Okay.
ones that have done it in the past. So
Folks who've
come
been
back and
there,
do it
good
again.
experience with
Yeah.
how and the placement of everything at Fairfield. If I recall correctly, now I'll grant you this was also previous administration, but they always wanted a Ferris wheel. Do we still demand the Ferris wheel?
So last year, I think the Ferris wheel was the one that didn't come because of they didn't have enough people to work.
Oh, really?
I believe that was last year. They
So we
didn't
think it's coming this year.
We'll have it
We
there
hope
if
so.
they can get it there.
We'll have it there. Let's see. This must be a previous year then, because it appears to have the Ferris wheel. You know, of these, this one also has, you can see, ladies and gentlemen, over there on the right-hand side of the screen. Have any of you guys ever actually gotten on that thing?
yes,
You have?
yes.
The Vomit Comet?
I will not get on it again though.
I bet Matt has been on it. Yeah, I know Matt has been on it. I think I've seen Matt on the thing. That's what they call it, the rocket, right?
Yeah.
Why did you get on this?
My daughter talked me into riding with her because she was too short to ride by herself. So if she was going to ride it, I had to go too.
So since then, you've basically asked your daughter to grow.
Find someone else to ride with you. Yeah.
Either find somebody else to get in this silly thing with you, or grow.
Yeah.
Oh, like, see, now there's a picture of the folks. A lot of fun stuff. You've got, and this is the basically a long look at the midway. So this will all be starting on. It's all starting on Monday, the 11th. It'll go till Saturday, right?
Yes.
What time of night do they run?
It was it 5?
I think they start at 5, the midway. Yeah.
Till when?
Usually 10 or 11 or till people leave.
Or after the main event is over.
Well, till folks come out of the grandstand. That's cool. We're just getting kicked on here, and we're running out of time. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I've got the folks from the Wayne County Fair, Valerie Edwards here, along with Hillary Vaughn. We might shortly get Matta Gray talked on jumping on television too. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. She got to put her clothes back on. We'll be right back after this. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basementy experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We got Matta Gray sitting in now along with Hillary Vaughan. We do appreciate you tuning in. We're talking about the Wayne County Fair. It gets going in earnest on Saturday with the team penning and stuff, and then full day Friday on Sunday. Midway gets going Monday of the 11th, and then all the way through next Saturday the 16th. So just for your planning purposes. By the way, some of those food vendors, they'll be open for lunch most every day, won't they?
Yep, a lot of them do.
Do we know who's going to be? Do we have any of the locals that we know that are going to be there, or I'm assuming most of the usual suspects?
Yes, I believe we have a few new ones. I know we have a few new ones, but I know Jenny's will be there, and Sweet Tea and Jesus.
Big Boy will be there.
Big Boy.
Big
will
Boy?
Be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Presumably corn dog.
Jim, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Janet.
Janet Dees.
Yes,
There we
yes,
go.
they're coming.
There we go.
Oh, thank you. Janet kicked my tail. I mean, so would Dean probably. Yeah, so all that's going on. We talked about Monday night is the big, Monday night being the big motocross. What's going on Tuesday night? Tell me a little bit about Tuesday night at the grandstand.
That's you.
Come on, Matta. You can do it.
We're doing the local truck and tractor pull. So
Okay.
that's just anybody from, I guess, anywhere but close that wants to come and drive their truck, their tractor, show us what they got.
There's a dude. One of the various ways I drive home from Flora / Louisville. There's a dude in northern Wayne County that has a truck with wheels this tall. I mean, they are the tallest doggone things. This is what that's for, isn't
I
it?
was to say, is he coming?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't. I need to drop him off a flyer, I guess. Now, what's the? Is there entry fee on this, or what's the story?
You sign up that night. So
Okay.
just bring your stuff, and I'm guessing probably look us up in the bottom of the grandstands, if not the infield.
An infield.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe, is that the local tractor? Yeah, that is the Wayne County, the truck pool rules. So you're going to have stock gas as well as stock diesel, and then modified gas and diesel. This is and an open class. Where do you get the pulling unit? I mean, what's the story on the pulling unit? Do either of you know?
Do you know where the sleds came from? I don't remember. We
kinda,
have the sleds coming.
And we've kind of had an issue with that. We, of course, had some stuff set up. Well, then the Indiana has dropped out.
Okay.
Do some kind of unforeseen stuff here, like within the last week or two.
Yeah.
So
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've really kind of had to scramble.
So you're scrambling.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a big show.
Hard on nerves a little bit there. So we kind of had to revamp and do some different stuff.
That's cool. You know what you're not having to revamp was what was new last year.
Yes, the pig penning.
This new thing last year, it's Wednesday night, right?
Wednesday
was it
night.
Wednesday last year as well? I think it was.
I think it was.
Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah. It wasn't Thursdays. We try to avoid the auction so that we can get all the kids to come.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, now that makes sense.
Yes.
That makes good sense. Tell me and tell everybody out there in TV land what this pig penning thing
So
is.
we build a big circle pen, and we have 40 pigs coming, and we will make it muddy, and you get a team of 5 people, and you're going to chase this pig without touching it and try to get it in the pen, and whoever does it fastest wins.
All right. Chase this pig.
Yes.
Chase this pig without touching it.
Without touching it. We got people fall, people were using their leads, whatever you can do to chase it in to the middle.
Now, there's a large part of this story that you've left out.
Uh-oh.
If the rain doesn't come, they will add water.
Yes.
There is water added to the event, right?
Yes, we made it muddy. Last year, team started in boots, but ended up in bare feet because it was so muddy. Their boots got stuck.
Their boots got sucked off. Their boots got sucked off their feet as they were running around chasing this pig. And actually, it looked like watching the show last year. I kind of think some people were getting the hang of it toward the end, don't you?
They were. Everyone was figuring it out and how to push them one way. And I think the Fair Board members won. We had the fastest time last year. We were the last group.
It was like 7 seconds, right?
Well, I don't know. We were fast.
It was really fast. After there was a learning curve
Yes,
for sure.
I think so. But this year, I hope all the teams come back, and we'll have a lot more teams.
If you're interested now, folks can still. So when do they sign up?
We're
for this?
sign up that night in front of the grandstand. You just need a team of 5, and it's $10 per person.
Are we running 2?
We are only running
Just
one
the
this
one.
year.
Okay.
We're going to try it again and make sure one will work, and then maybe next year we'll do dueling rings is our plan. So we're planning on building bigger every year.
And there were also last year there were 5 categories of participants and by age groups,
yes,
right?
down into age groups. So we had adults and all the way down to 4 and 5 year olds, and there's a winner for each age division.
All right. I gotta ask. I mean, as an adult, thank heavens with no children. But if I did have children, I'd be kind of thinking, hey, Hillary, Matta, my child is going to get mauled by a pig or something out there.
They're just little 40-pound pigs, not big ones.
It's not going to happen, is
No.
it? Matt, is it going to happen?
Well, one of my things I wanted to do is, of course, a lot of us grew up raising hogs.
Sure, absolutely.
We had hogs.
My wife did, for crying out loud, yeah.
So I wanted to have a, kind of when we talked about this going head-to-head, all of us young children that grew up with hogs versus our fathers. So you have like the veteran hog farmers and then this whole like, we're going to call ourselves like scarred youth or sins of the father or something like that.
So you need a team name. Team
my
names are a bonus. Team shirts.
Actually, team names are a big bonus because they're very helpful to the announcer.
Yes.
I'll tell you that.
Sponsor, like if you
sure. You might have
whoever.
You might have Vaughn equipment or something like that. It's a possibility. You might have Barnard Farms or something like that. It's a possibility. You might have Wabash. call Clint Holtenbrink and say, hey, look, Clint, we need a sponsor for the pig penning.
Yes.
See how far that gets you. I don't.
$50 a team or $10 a person.
It probably gets you pretty good. We've got all kinds of T-shirts, I suspect. And it's fun. The kids have the same uniform. A lot of kids. I mean, the kids and adults, they go all out on this.
Oh yeah, they had matching headbands and shirts and war paint. So
last year, I think the one that I really like, the Banks kind of got into it.
Yes, and I know they have 3 teams. Carrie
Citizens bringing 3, or FNB's bringing 3?
FNB. She texted me, and they already have a few teams coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's there you go. That's Wednesday night. We've got 3 more nights to talk about, and we've got a ton of things to talk about the Wayne County Fair next week. We're going to take a quick break, and we are going to be right back here with Matta and Hillary, and heck, who knows, might get Valerie back in as well, or she may not. Who knows? We're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec. Stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I didn't have the microphones on yet. You're safe. We're all safe. We were sitting here discussing a wide variety of subjects. Sports. That's why we're talking about sports.
And chicken.
Sports,
fried chicken.
Fried chicken, and National Nude Week. That's what we were.
Matta's favorite week.
Matta's favorite week. Nude Recreational Week. As Jeremy says, what?
You're so gonna get it.
Oh, we're talking about the Wayne County Fair. The Wayne County Fair takes place this Saturday all the way through next Saturday, and there's all kinds of stuff going on. One of the things that we haven't really mentioned, and that we would be remiss, let me see if I can't find that one. Tell me about the craft show. They do a lot of stuff in the Floral Hall, don't they, over the course of the week?
Is it two? It's 2 days, and yeah. So after they take down they leave the quilting and tables. They leave all this stuff up that they can, and then she kind of sets up in the middle.
So then this will be Friday and Saturday. They'll have from 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and she'll set up crafts and all kinds of stuff there in the. Now this will be in the Floral Hall. I was wondering, and by the way, folks, you can contact Martha Hooper at 516-2189 if you want any more information. I was kind of wondering, how do you have the 4-H cleanup while the fair's still going on? 4-H is done by Friday, aren't they?
After
do
the
it-
auction Thursday.
Yeah, we take our animals that night and
Oh.
during the day on Friday.
Yeah.
So like while we're setting up for the tractor pull and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, then if you're not involved in that, you get to go help take down the
Clean up.
cages and stuff.
There you go. So there's always something for you to do. Speaking of that, we skipped Thursday. Tell me a little bit about the TNA Bucking Bulls on Thursday night.
They're coming in Thursday. We have mutton busting for the little kids. That's
Okay.
7 and under this year.
I can't remember if it's
I think
age.
it's
there's
seven,
a weight
7
limit
under
too.
and 60 pounds.
Yeah.
They're taking only the first 30 riders this year.
So.
Oh, really? Do you typically have more than 30? Or
Last year there was quite a few. I don't know the number, but they are cutting it off this year at 30.
Okay.
And then afterwards, they're doing the barrels. So any local cowgirl that wants to ride barrels can for, it's like $35.
Or boy.
Or boy.
Cowboy.
Yeah, cowboys can too.
There you go. Okay, so Cowboys, but the fun part is they're bringing in bulls, aren't they? I mean,
Yes.
they're going to be full. A lot of times. There used to be rodeos that went around where folks were trying to just bucking broncos or
Yeah,
something like
they
that.
got
But these are
bulls.
the full bulls, aren't they?
Yep.
Do they bring their own cowboys, or are there cowboys that come with them, or is it open to folks locally?
Both. There's
Really?
locals that can ride, but they usually have people that follow them that go to their rodeos.
Have you guys ever hopped on the bull?
No.
So not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
This is my
It's-
job description
She's having a
from
bad
time to
day.
time.
Matta's already talked about having a bad day. She's having to wrestle bulls around today. And then you say,
Why would not compared to getting here with the chicken and the cooking chicken naked and all this stuff you guys were talking about
I
earlier?
agree with you. I think frying chicken naked would just be the stupidest thing in the world. I think you could have all kinds of problems frying chicken naked. Oh, you want to talk more about this?
We're here for the fair. Not cooking tips.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, they want
fair as yeah. Okay, we already talked. The rodeo is what's the price on the rodeo? What can we?
It's $15 a person.
This still gets a family of 4 in there for $60, and then you get your corn dogs and stuff. You're less than $100 for the night. That's a nice evening of entertainment.
You might consider too, if it is something you were going to come to several events, we do have boxes still available, and you can look into those. They'll be down under the grandstands if it's something that you wanted to.
I believe I saw
consider.
the pricing on those were $170 for the full week,
Yeah.
right?
If you're and that's got four
For four seats.
Yeah. So
That's the deal of the week. I mean, because
And you're down low. You're down low.
Oh, really?
and it's yours. Like for
Yeah.
the whole, it's guaranteed your little zone.
Yeah.
So that's that. Well, how do folks get a hold of that? How do folks do that? Who
We'll
do
have
folks
them.
get a hold of?
You can get them when you walk in the grandstand
Yeah.
underneath.
Oh,
You
really?
can- Yep.
You'll have them down there, or you'll have them, or Valerie will have them down there. Okay. Well, look for the new Tip, and Tip might watch this, so I'm throwing out a hello to Tip and Donna. So hi Tip, hi Donna. Hope you're all doing real well. Okay, so Friday night, Thursday night's the rodeo, TNA rodeo. Friday night. This one is the big tractor pull. Tell me about this one, the huge one. We already had the local one, but these are the pros, right?
Yeah, we kind of changed things up this year. Normally we had gone with Lucas for several years, and then of course all of our fair last year with all the weather and stuff, there were several events that didn't pan out like we had hoped. But we're trying to kind of bring it back more local. That's kind of been our overall theme. So we've gone with the ITPA,
The Illinois tractor pull, folks.
So we're going to give that a go this year and see how that works. We were going to have Indiana was going to come too with some of their trucks, but like I said, we kind of had there were some unforeseen circumstances, and they've actually had to cancel on us.
Well, that's
So,
too bad. But the Illinois tractor pull folks it's an outstanding act, isn't it, that they bring around.
Yeah.
That's always a ton of fun. And then on Saturday's
Saturday's the Derby.
The big derby.
the Demolition Derby. That boy, that can go into the evening.
Yeah, last year they said that was the longest and biggest derby that they'd had.
How many folks do you think they had last year,
Gosh,
Hillary?
We had
It
it
was
last
after
year.
10 or 11 o'clock before it got
Right.
kind of wrapped
But we had
up,
the biggest
so.
fan base too. I can't remember now, but we knew we had sold so many.
Do you remember how many we had.
It was a lot. It was a lot. But now
Well, I know when you drive by there.
it was completely full.
Well, when you drive by there, the grandstands are as full as you'll ever see, and they've been rebuilt and worked on, renovated a little bit, right? So,
Yes.
I mean, they're in outstanding shape.
Yep.
And
we've got the bleachers.
bathrooms right underneath.
Yep, and the bleachers
are on the infield and stuff
and
too.
they're new
and wall.
bleachers this year. So.
Is there still pit? Can you get into
So
pit
that's
on the
with the
demolition derby?
bleachers.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the what are the different pricings for the demolition derby?
So it's $20 for the rodeo or for the tractor pull Friday night and
Okay.
for the derby Saturday to get in.
Okay. My heavens. That if you just bought those two, the $20 a piece, you're buying a box for 4 people.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, buy a box. That just is the smartest thing you can do, isn't it?
I got one for my kids.
Do you really?
yeah.
Well, I see. Now that's the thing. They're gonna call you Mother of the Year.
Probably not, but
Well, that is so cool. And how many drivers you think? You said it went to 11. It had to be.
There was
there
quite
was
a few.
several.
A lot of
last
heats
year.
last
yeah.
year.
So yeah, and that is a lot of fun. It's a good time both on the infield and in the stands for that. What is your favorite food? One of the things we've barely touched on was the food. What's your favorite food to get there when you're at the fair?
The big curly fries from Ginny's are usually my family's.
You get the big
go-to.
curly fries.
Yes.
What about you?
I just kind of eat my way down.
I'm like you, Matta.
Somewhere different every night.
I'm like you, Matta. I for years would go up and have a different corn dog from each different stand because you want to know where the best corn dog is. And then actually the last couple of years there's been some dude that has had gyros with that dude on next to the right next to Janet Dean right over there. Yeah, that's really the way to go. Yeah, that's all. So it's a lot of fun. I forgot to ask. Are there any armband nights? Tell folks about the armband nights. I presume there are.
Yeah, you can buy armbands every night.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's not just what's the typical price for one ticket for a ride versus armbands?
$20. Yeah, and it's like $2.50 a ride, correct? Like $2 or $3 per ride,
Yeah.
or you can do an armband for unlimited rides for $20.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're making deals.
All right, write the check for $170. And then you'll have the grandstand full, or if you're something that you're not in the mood for, like say you get eliminated from pig penning early and you're angry, and you want to go out and enjoy rides all night long, you just get that $20 armband and off you go.
Off you go.
Are there a lot of adults still riding their rides? I must tell you that they're just like big grandmas and grandpas and stuff like that.
We get stuck under the grandstand selling tickets, so we don't really get
The
to
reason
see
I
it.
ask is I haven't ridden a ride in a long time.
I
Probably
ride
the
the rides.
Tempest was the last
I
one.
ride the rides when
Do
I
you?
can. When they used to do like the 4-H morning, so they would
Yes.
open the rides up for the 4-H kids
Oh,
on
really?
Thursday
Yeah.
mornings, and I would ride the whole 2 hours with my kids.
Well, see, now that's good, clean fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of a nerd like that. Vomit, Comet, then the corn dog.
What was your favorite ride?
I like them all.
Now, she said she rode the Vomit Comet. Do you ride the Vomit?
I do, yeah.
Every year?
Yeah, my kids don't have to twist my arm too much. I'm all about it.
Wow.
I'm like that, yeah.
But that's the thing. They are inspected. They are safe. I mean, that's what folks have always worried about with the fair over the years. You think, I am not getting on there with that thing. Looks like it's from the 1920s or something like that. That's not the case anymore, is it?
Now they have to go through all inspections before we can come.
They got to go through all kinds of inspections, and they have all kinds of folks working and making it work for you. Ladies, this is going to be a lot of fun.
We hope so. And like she said, we're trying to make it local, trying to get a bunch of kids, adults involved.
There you go. The new Wayne County Agricultural Fair. She's wearing the shirt.
I'm the old shirt.
Yeah, I'm the new
She's the new shirt.
Oh, that's the new shirt. Are the shirts available for purchase, or is that staff only?
Board members only.
Man, I want one of those blue shirts. They're pretty sharp. But I'm not on the board. And they don't want me on the board. Hillary, thank you so much for being here. Valerie, thank you so much for being here. Matta, thank you so much for being here. Have a great week, ladies and gentlemen, and go to the fair. Have a good time. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.